Hi everyone, welcome to another tutorial from our Ivy page. We've got another leaf to do today and I thought we would do a brown leaf. Now in my set of 75 castle arts I only have 3 main browns. I'll show you what I have. I have the burnt umber, which is a very dark brown, which we will be using. I have a sepia, which is quite a reddy brown, and the Van Dyck brown as well. But as well as those browns, we do have a cinnamon, which is a lighter colour, and the yellow ochre light, which is a sort of yellowy colour. So I'm going to use all of those, I suspect, to mix them up and make our brown leaf. So I thought it would just be a bit of fun and something a little different. I'm trying to just decide, I think I want to make it browner on the outside. Often when leaves are going brown, they sort of almost die on the edges and crisp up, and then maybe a little lighter in the middle. So that's how I'm going to do. So I'm going to start, I like starting with my dark colours. So I'm going to use my burnt umber first on the edge. And I'm just going to put down quite a few layers on the tip of these little pieces of leaf like that, and then lighten it towards the middle, yeah? And we can come back in and add more colour if we need it, but it's harder to take it away. So I'm not pressing really hard, I'm not doing too many layers, just to start. Okay, and it looks fairly dark anyway to me, but we'll sort of see how it looks at the end and whether, well, once we put down all our colours we can decide. I'm going to ignore that turned over bit at the moment and just keep going with this dark brown colour. Now I'm thinking I'm going to sort of keep it to the edge and not take it along there. I don't know why, that's just what I'm thinking. So I'm going to move on to the Van Dyck brown, which is a slightly lighter shade of this brown. And sort of just take the colour towards the centre a little bit. I don't want to layer it down too hard, as I've already said, so I'm just having fun doing a nice gentle colouring. I'm not going to do the stem at the minute. I haven't decided what I'm doing with it yet, so I'm going to leave it free of colour just for now until I change my mind, or make up my mind I should say, and decide what I'm doing with it. So there we go. Now the sepia is quite red, so I am going to use it though, but I'm actually going to cover all of the brown and then overlap it, because otherwise I don't think it will blend in too well. You can see how it's making it a slightly different tone, but I'm happy with that being there, but I just want to make sure it doesn't look too odd, which is why I'm putting it over everything. And as I say, we can always go back with more layers if we think it needs it later. And I think that sepia leads nicely into the cinnamon because it's quite orangey as well. We're getting into the middle now. And last we can use the yellow ochre light, and that will sort of lighten it towards the middle. I like this colour, will really boost and brighten, but I'm not going to use it over everything yet. I definitely think it needs, sorry, I'm just rearranging a layer again, a new layer. So we're going to go back through with all the colours and just darken them up now. I'm actually going to put a fairly heavy layer because it has turned out how I imagined. Well, I say imagined, can't really imagine. What I mean is it's turned out with a colour that I am happy with. So I'm going to put down, I'm confident to put down a heavy layer. I still haven't decided what to do with the stem or the turned over piece. We'll see. My stomach's growling. I think it's not even, it's only just after 10 o'clock. Never mind. I just had a drink, but I don't know why it's growling. Okay. Now our Dyck Brown. It's interesting how that's spelt, D-Y-C-K. I'm sure on the Prismacolor Dyck Brown it has an E on the end. I was just checking my email and a company have asked me if I want to review their pens. I'm not really very sure because I'm not a pen user really. I do a little bit of fine liners, but they didn't have those. They were like brush pens and things. Didn't really feel confident reviewing brush pens and I've never used any before. They did have glitter pens. And it was a little odd because I looked at the glitter pens and it said there's 120 in the set. And I thought that's more than the Castle ones that I've got. Back to the sepia. And but the description said we have a certain amount of metallic glitter, neon glitter, swirl, and neon pastel and regular. And I thought that looks exactly the same as the wording on the Castle Arts ones. Cinnamon, which was a bit strange, especially as that didn't add up to 120. And so I didn't know whether, I'm thinking, are they the same as the Castle Arts? Are they a copy? Or are they just from the same manufacturer? Now I'm going to go over everything with this. I feel like it looks ready for a sort of final burnish, and this will make it look more vibrant. So I was a little bit unsure as to what to do really. I mean, by the time this video goes out I will have made up my mind, I suspect, either way. And they said, you know, it's always nice to say we might compensate you. But the last company I worked together with who said they would compensate me, said when I questioned them after a while about compensation and sort of commission or whatever, they said, oh, we decided not to pay it. So I just didn't get it, but I did get free products, so I wasn't that cross. But it was, I mean, I don't get cross, but it was I felt like I'd been misled, so I'm a little bit wary. Now, what I think I'm going to do is use the lightest colour on the stem and the leaf, on the turned over part, very gently. Don't want to burnish it in, and then just add a little bit. Yeah, we'll go with a little bit of cinnamon. It's not very sharp. Let's sharpen it because we need to be a little bit more precise. Yeah. So we'll go in here. So I haven't made up my mind. I'm thinking, I don't know how easy I feel about going with a company that's copying another one. But on the other hand, they might just come from the same manufacturing place and they might all be selling the same thing, you know, and I was also, you know, I don't know, it's tricky. I've got a lot of things, I don't need loads more supplies, you know, I'm very lucky, I've got lots of supplies. So yes, I'm thinking, right, there's our brown leaf. I'm quite pleased with him. There we go. So that's the brown leaf. We've got another leaf tomorrow as well, so we've got to think of another new leaf idea. So that'll be fun. But thank you for watching, I hope that you have a really lovely rest of your day, and that I encourage you to go and find some colouring or something else creative. Go outside and see some trees or flowers or something like that. Do something, you know, something for you. Have some you time and some fun, relaxing time. So thank you so much for watching, and happy colouring.